Good evening. Welcome to your Ass Hurts News Network. Coming to you live from the tip top of Cock Tower Square with your host, Sergeant Friday, and special guest tonight, the Dago. Not to be confused with the racial slur a Dago, but this is the Dago. Sarge, good evening.
Cletus, good intro, good little spot there for the Dago. The Dago, a Dago, one or the other. All I know is, yeah, it's one of them things that, you go either way with. You call
Hey,
the name,
hey,
or you
hey.
call the name. Dago, one or the other. All I know is, wait, I got an echo here.
Hey, hey, hey.
Dago, one of the. Who's echoing?
I believe that would be the Dago.
That
Uh,
would be
I
the
don't hear
Dago
nothing.
causing the trouble.
I don't hear the echo.
No, it's gone now.
I don't know what happened. I didn't have nothing on, but okay. Either way,
Anyway, no, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. So, Dago, how the hell you be? It's been a while.
I'm here, upright and breathing. I can't ask for much more.
That's good. That's good, right? I mean, Cletus, how about you?
I'm fantastic.
Oh yeah, don't put
Sitting
any
beside,
zest
I'm,
behind it.
I'm sitting beside Clue. How
The
much
queen
better?
of moderation,
That's right. The queen of
Clue,
moderation who isn't moderating.
Cluminati, not to be mistaken as two separate words or a first and last name, but just one word, Cluminati.
So it's Cluminati, not to be mistaken for the racial slur, Cluminati.
Right. Or the Cluminati that was so elegant in her statement that he's smarter than smart. She told me I could make that shit into a ringtone. I'm heading for that. I'm looking it up, and she ain't even got the sentence done. She said ring, and I'm typing away ringtone.
It will never ever go away now, ever.
Oh yeah. It's impressive when you scare people with your brain, folks. Just let me tell you, there's just some impressive feelings that come along with that. Ego is one of them.
Ego. Sarge with an ego. I can't imagine.
Narcissism. Listen, I am a sociopath, but just be grateful that I've maintained keeping it under wraps, folks.
A sociopath that's running a channel in a true crime genre platform. That's interesting to me.
Well, I mean, come on. Some
I
people
like
can
it.
admit it. I don't mind admitting it. I'm not proud of it, but you know, I
It's
don't.
better than being a psychopath doing true crime.
Right. I mean,
We were. I didn't think we were talking about Bullhorn Betty tonight.
Bullhorn Betty, yeah, the blowhole of the great whales of the earth.
The Great White Hype.
What's wrong with this? That woman not does somebody she's kind of reminds me of Seth in that she's just emotionally damaged.
Oh, big
The,
time.
the, that woman needs somebody to talk to, and nobody on YouTube, I promise you.
I said that.
The D. Maybe
I
she
said
does
that
need
to
somebody.
her in her chat one time. I said, "Who hurt you?" I was blocked.
Who hurt you?
That's what I said to her. I said it. I said it in her chat. I said, "Who hurt you?" I was blocked immediately.
She blocked you for saying that.
Absolutely.
Well, her ass hurt for sure.
That was a long time ago. So
They go out on the prowl before we even said your ass hurts news network.
absolutely.
Anyone hear from Tina? Yeah, that woman. I don't think any man would. Can you imagine? Because you, oh my god, I don't even want to know the grunts and fucking roars that came from something like that. Dear
What are you
God.
talking about, Tina? Did somebody in the chat say something about Tina? That's
Uh,
somebody. That's somebody new.
anyone hear from Tina? I don't know who Tina is.
Who said that?
I don't know who said
Tina
that.
is Tina is this lady that apparently yells all the fucking time. And yesterday I decided to troll and the panel she was on, and I got 3 words out before she started going nah 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 nah, literally making that noise. And then I found out she's only got 1 foot, and I thought, well, hell, she'll be a new recruit for the one-legged soccer team.
There you go. We just got to amputate a little bit more. Listen, I had a diabetic grandfather that when he was dead, he was a stump. By the time he died with his diabetic issues and his drinking and smoking, they started with his toe and worked his way up. He lost both of his legs. He lost one of his arms. It was crazy, bro. I don't know what the hell set in gangrene or some shit sets in. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's circulation problems, and
he was an abusive, miserable motherfucker his whole life, and he went out exactly the way he lived, piece by piece, bro.
Sounds like karma to me.
Yeah, well, we know who she is. I wonder what's going to happen to Bullhorn Betty. It's going to be horrific.
I mean that one right there, dude. She any bit of karma that she receives, she's paid for that in full for a long period of time.
I have a one-armed masseuse that was just called a hooker.
Well, hey then.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Angel D.
Yep, I'm still racing that vet. After the show tonight, I'll go rip around town, try to find a few people to beat up on. What was it? So here's the title of the show. We are losing because we're all fucking stupid.
Okay.
You
got more to add to that, or?
Oh, I was hoping other people might say, "What the hell do you mean?" Yeah. You guys just got all quiet, but we are a bunch of stupid motherfuckers. I'll tell you what I got to add to that. We're losing American dominance and currency in the world. We're losing American dominance in manufacturing. We all know that, but also in infrastructure, projects, and creativity. We're losing on all fronts. We're losing everything we have to China. We're systematically draining our ability to produce and maintain wealth while protecting a globe that we create all the wars in. So we're basically fucking fighting ourselves. And we sit on the internet doing nothing about it. Nothing.
And how long's that been going on for?
Well, long enough for it to become to the point where it's not going to be long before we become a second-rate fucking power. Right? The only thing we got that's stronger than anybody else's and will be for the foreseeable future is the military. That's it. But when it comes to bridges, roadways, building, construction methods, innovative construction techniques, innovative materials, manufacturing, all of that, we're way behind. I mean, China's just produced a couple of dams that'll just knock your socks off for the amount of power these dams can create. And we're over here whacking our fucking willy, arguing about whether you could cut it off or not, talking about the earth is going to burst into fucking flames. And we're arguing back and forth about these retarded politicians that do retarded things to get us to argue about the retarded shit. It's fucking insane. I'm besides myself. I can't understand it. Cletus?
We're arguing about global warming, and they're over there burning fucking coal and out doing this every step of the way. Yeah.
It's fucking incredible, man. It's beyond incredible. The chaos that you see, and you see it all being caused by our own elected officials and our own corporations and our own, you know what I mean? I don't care what anybody says about the left complaining about the 1%, but you got to admit that those people are responsible for an awful lot of fucking trouble. Right? I mean, poor Dago, Cletus, and me, when's the last time we did anything that resulted in a war?
Well,
right? What have we done?
I mean, in real life or on YouTube?
In real life, in any situation. I mean, what have we done that's created a fucking war where people were like slaughtered with tanks and shit?
Oh yeah, nothing. That doesn't.
I mean, we're hostage to our own fucking success, and our own success is being fucking depleted and destroyed right in front of our faces. And I don't know. I don't know what, if anything, we can do except apparently the masses. You just think sitting back and watching it for entertainment's the best thing to do, which I disagree with vehemently. But I don't know if that denotes the fucking 5.62 billion average IQ at 70 or fucking 68. What do you think, Cletus?
I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. All I can say is, if you want to see how to be successful and how to live the right way, just look at Xi Jinping. That motherfucker's always smiling. You ever notice that? He's got like this perpetual fucking grin on his face. It might be because he's high. I don't know. His eyes are always squinted. So thinking that
I was gonna mention that, but hey, who knows?
Yeah. So I was just go ahead.
Huh?
I got called racist earlier.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, she got told that by somebody. I think pretty sure it was a fucking troll come in under a name of somebody that regularly comes in and said that they've been watching for a long time, but they don't subscribe because every live she finds some way to use the F word and the M word when referring to short people and always making some racial slur. So
That ain't racial.
no.
When the
Midget
hell did
isn't-
being short or tall become a racist issue?
Well, I guess when you apply the title midget to it, it becomes a slur.
A slur. It's not a slur. The fuck? You know,
Oh.
in my city, there's still a thing called the Association for Retarded Children. Okay? The word retard is still used. Cut it out, people. And here's what I mean. This is the shit that attracts people attention. Meanwhile, the fucking country is dying. The country's dying. You're losing 500,000 people at the border. It's not just it's everything that they're doing. It's just slowly fucking destroying us to the point where we will become Venezuela. And other nations will then start taking advantage of the resources, of which we have pretty much more than anybody else that we're not allowed to tap ourselves. It's like they're saving them for the bad guys. It's fucking crazy.
Well, what I envision happening is another country taking advantage of the fact that we are stupid. Our government is, not us as people, but our government is stupid, and they're going to allow that to happen, and we will be a minority. A minority on my own little bit. Wow, let's reset there. A minority country here soon. Sorry, folks.
Well, I think the biggest misconception is that this is future tense, when the reality is we're already
right
there.
now.
We just haven't accepted the reality as it is.
Oh yeah, could you imagine a war? I'm sorry, I know I'm not on y'all's show, but I talk a lot. Could you imagine a war with China and these
There would be no war.
people in America? Like, my God, they're having to put recruits who want to join the military through fat camp. That's not a joke either. When I say that, I'm
No,
not.
it's not. The pork chop
just
is
feel
a real thing.
if it weren't for the open border, I would say just feel comfortable that China does not have the military might to move any of its forces to our borders. It's trained military. They got a 2 million man standing army, just like Saddam Hussein did. You might as well have 2 million liabilities.
And you know that they have, from my understanding,
And
they've talked about re-enlisting the draft again. So
well, they should here. They should here. It's the draft has never gone away. They've never acted on it. You have selective service here.
that's what I'm saying. They've talked about, thinking about needing to use it again, I should say, for lack of better terms.
Well, I can tell you a situation that we've seen that shows just how fragile we as a country are. When the vid hit and they were talking about having a draft for medical people.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have a real contingency plan for when shit goes south, and that's a problem.
We're gonna make sure we sink money into making sure every fucking armpit of the country has internet access.
And Ukraine has money to fight a war.
Well, look, none of that stuff is wrong. Making sure everybody has internet access and stuff. None of that's wrong. We should be the shiny gold nugget at the top of the fucking hill, looking out across the globe and spreading our fucking ways across the globe through example. We're being conquered economically.
And that's the problem, is that the government still has everybody in the country believing that we are still at the top. We are still the number one country. And guess what, folks? That's wrong.
I'll tell you what I would do if they could elect me president. That would be gone instantly.
Oh boy.
I would default to that immediately. I would tell the bank, sorry, but we ain't paying you no more. Thanks for the help. And then I would take the Federal Reserve and put it back under government control and take it out of private hands.
Yep.
That'd be the end of that. And the currency in America would be backed by America again. Not some fucking English banker or some of the Saudi fucking prince. Fuck that noise, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's what I mean. That needs to be done. That was one of the things between the CIA and the Federal Reserve. Those two agencies need to go. There you go. Now I'm probably got a target on my head, but SARS don't mind. Just kill me when I'm in the pool because I love water.
Just don't make them sneeze.
Don't make me. Don't want to be snarling in the pool.
Not while he's in there. No.
Cletus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I came across a couple. I was on fucking Facebook because you had said that those little clips become addictive. In a sense, they do. Them fucking TikTok things, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And you see all the infrastructure projects in China, and they're just, congratulations to mankind, but that communist regime is not the kind of people you want to have with that power. But then again, you look at our regimes, and they're the ones that are abusing and using their power to hurt and harm and maim and kill.
Yep.
So, I don't know. What are you better off being Chinese or American in the modern world? That's the question we're gonna have to start asking ourselves. I don't know. I can. Some of you, I think fucking. You ever see that? Remember that one game where you used to have to find Bob or somebody in a picture of faces and people?
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? We ought to do that with T-Rev in China. Right?
He'd fit in.
Where's T-Rev?
It's hard to find him over there, though, because he's about the right height as most of the other Asians, so it would be hard. You know what I mean?
He'd be very hard to find in China. Right?
That I can agree with.
And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know anymore. We're in serious trouble, and we all act like we're not. So I guess maybe we just shouldn't talk about it. We should. I don't know. Dago, did you hear about the Mexican and the priest that got in the fight? Did you hear about this one?
No, I didn't.
Do you know what they called that fight?
I do not know.
Alien versus Predator. Yeah.
Wow.
He said, "Wow."
I'm just saying. I didn't make it up. I just shared it.
Alien versus Predator. God. Good God Almighty! My kid even heard that from the other room and started laughing.
I could hear him laughing.
Yes,
that's too funny, man. See, your kid's got a good sense of humor. I like that boy.
We have an update from the health desk, Sarge.
Update from the help desk. Wait a second. We're gonna need something here. Hang on.
Clue, did you see what I said in chat when I popped in
here? Wait.
I learned a really interesting fact the other night. Some of you here may already know it, but did you know that a female zebra winks her vulva when she's ready to mate?
Huh. Well, there you go. I didn't know zebras drove Volvos, but it's news to me.
Excuse me. One. Can you repeat that one more time?
A female zebra will wink her vulva when she is ready to mate.
That's what I thought you said.
That's
now,
exactly what she said.
To move forward on that statement, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The most interesting part of that is I can attest it works. I got fiance the same way.
Now, can I ask my question?
Sure.
See edgy.
How the fuck do you wink that?
You do both.
Well, you turn the headlights on and off.
Clue, did you see what I said in chat when I popped in here?
Who is that? What is that playing?
He's playing the clip.
Kyle decided we need to play trivia one night, but
Oh, here we go.
He gets Cletus and Truth versus Duchess, me and you. Clue, did you see what I said in chat when I popped in here? You.
Oh,
let's get it.
I'm down.
I was like, oh, hell.
Y'all don't want to lose like that.
We had a malfunction. Where's our technical department?
Where is that little motherfucker? Is he blowing up tires again?
I'm very displeased with the technical department. I know he's third world. We're trying to get him into the second, though. I mean,
maybe you need to add another nickel to his 10-cent pay.
What? He gets more than 10 cents.
Oh,
we give it to him in royalties, though. Yeah, he's got stock options. He convinced him the path to the first world is stock options, and he was down for it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
He immediately started blowing up the tires of the fleet of trucks that we require to maintain. Leg of my balls convention center.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my
To see education.
All right, here we go.
Clue, did you see what I said in chat when I popped in here? Kyle decided we need to play trivia one night, but he gets Cletus and Truth.
2 seconds at a time.
Was she having a stroke or something?
Versus Duchess, me, and you.
Oh,
That's good.
I'm down.
I
Let's
was like,
get it.
oh, hell.
Y'all don't want to lose like that.
Game on. Look at him.
That's my favorite clip of the fucking year.
Yeah, it just doesn't finish.
Well, it did get to the point where she said super smart, though, didn't it?
No.
What do you mean? No, I ain't playing
It played like 3 seconds at a time and then paused, and then it would play more. Bottom line, here's the synopsis, right? The recommendation was made that for Truth and I to have Sarge, and the girls can pick anybody else they want. And Clue said no. Sarge is super smart.
They folded. The ladies folded. Sarge got the women to fold. That's just incredible. Breaking news. Where's the fucking noise for breaking news?
Well,
Play the guitar, Diego.
Where's one good thing that came out of that?
And that is?
Everybody obviously thinks I'm completely fucking stupid as hell because nobody even mentioned my name. So, hey, we're good to go on that one. Yes.
Uh-oh, look at that. You see that, Cletus?
What?
Diego made it all about himself again.
Isn't this my show? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not in the right place. Shit, God damn it. I took the wrong turn again.
Oh, that's okay. But anyway, so I just had to put this title up just to point out we are all a bunch of stupid motherfuckers. This ability to communicate amongst each other is just I don't know. Maybe we need to be wiped out, and the next group of people will realize the power of this fucking tool.
How many times do you think that's happened already?
It's just fucking incredible to me, and it's just shocking. It's sad. It's like, I mean, imagine if a kid was learning how to talk and then he just decided to shut up for the rest of his life. That's kind of what it's like.
Do you
we
think
have this ability to speak?
Do you honestly think that it's fixable at this point?
I think it's fixable if people start getting on a bandwagon that you got to start, focusing on and doing things together that can make a difference. Like, something. I don't know. Fucking A. Get that Volvo to wink on women instead of just zebras.
There you go. There you go. Still like to see how that works.
I don't want to see that on a fucking zebra. That's got to be a nasty claptrap.
I didn't say a zebra. I'm just curious to see how that works. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, it only works on the zebra. So where are you going to witness it?
Well, Clue's not a zebra.
Right.
But
who knows, man? I know very little. That's all I can say.
Well, I know very little less than that. So there we go.
There, together we know 1 and 1 is fucking 3.
I think I know the least of all, so that's okay.
Pardon me.
Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say, damn, Clue.
What the fuck ever?
She's not a ballerina, she's a belcherina.
No, it's the 5-year-old on panel who drinks nothing but fruit soda all day.
That isn't true. I drink orange.
Which is fruit.
And root beer. And grape. And I drink fruit punch. And I drink. Yeah. Well, let me just say what happened to me one time when I used to take my daughter out to eat a lot. And when she was, able to order for herself, she wasn't that old. They said, "Would you like something to drink?" She said, "Black soda."
Black
And
cherry.
it dawned on me that everything we're drinking is black. It's kind of gross. So yeah.
Dark. I do love black cherry soda. I'll tell you that much. That's good.
Yeah. You're right. That is. I did have that. I had a 12-pack of that.
Y'all are just fucking strange. Like, I just got to have straight up flavor. I don't want fruit flavor with my damn soft drink. That don't make
Well, what
any
do you drink?
Water.
water. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
That's why he weighs 75 pounds.
Yep.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Diet Mountain Dew.
You got to try the Diet Dr. Pepper or the Root Beer Zero or A&W Zero for Sarge.
It's so good.
It is.
A&W Root Beer rocks the fucking Casbah.
Okay, well,
you know that song? It's electric. Do you know that song that's it's electric? Do you know
Yeah.
that song?
Boogie,
Do you
woogie,
realize
woogie.
that song is about a dildo?
Oh, that makes complete sense.
That song is about a dildo. I swear to God, bro.
How'd you figure that one out?
Well, listen to the music and get the words. Get the fucking music, let it play, but have the words on the screen and watch what it says.
You
We're
got
talking about a dildo, an electric dildo, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta see it. Electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Yeah.
You gotta show it. It's electric. Yeah, I can see that.
What do you gotta show though?
Listen, it's electric.
The wink.
Ah, there it is. That makes everything fit together now. You can put the puzzle in the frame and hang it on the wall. Shit.
Unbelievable. I want to know that one person. I should have asked them more concisely when they caught T-Rev. Here's the thing. He doxing me. T-Rev, the midget. I don't mind anybody doxing me, but if anybody acts on it or does something stupid, then
Well, what would be the reasoning behind it though? Is what I don't understand.
What, him doxing me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like him. I talked to him on a show one time. He doxed me, and I sent him an email, and it was the last I ever heard of him. And then he got involved with being part of Sebastian's army, which actually was a fucking group of people licking Seth's ass. And I pointed that out many times and ridiculed him for being a midget and less than a man that can't support his own kids. And yeah, he's one of those guys that started out in his basement and never grew beyond that.
Right.
What?
No, he just moves to other people's basements now.
Right. I mean, he must have grew up with just a mother, a single parent in the home, who was too busy trying to feed his little ass, and he hung out in the basement.
Could I imagine what?
Taking that fucking job on, let him go out and do all that searching and walked around, then having to lick his ass.
Why'd you do that? Why did you do that?
I really may throw up.
Thank you, Gray. Good to see you tonight. That was gross, Clue. I'm done now.
Yeah, she's talking about the guy that clutches pearls. Who's that guy that's to clutch my pearls or something? I don't even know.
Oh,
that's a
fucking yeah.
What's his
How
name?
about that other guy that came in here?
What did Arctic call him? That was hilarious.
Oh fuck.
It was jaundice for justice or something.
Jaundice for all.
Jaundice for all. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
What happened to that guy that was in here the other day making his apology tours? He's still out there doing it, or is he retreated again?
Oh, they broke up.
What?
What?
Smoke?
No, he's talking about Trevor Lee. I don't know. I hadn't seen him since
Oh, I thought he was talking about.
since he came up on Truth that day.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I agree with Carl Ferguson.
What?
Scroll chat, please, Sergeant Friday. I don't know
Talking
what the hell
about
that means.
the women's movement.
Yeah,
It's just continuing. Like, men used to carry a big stick, and now it's like we've seen it. Fuck, when they come out and they speak like a fucking man. Oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he's like, God Almighty.
Not
What?
pearls, whatever the fuck that means.
This one, men used to be men and carry a big stick, right? Like that's. I mean, I say that all the time.
Like he did say.
These dudes today, like their jeans are fucking tighter than their girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Yeah, it's great. It's quite the change of society. It's and it's funny too. I think social media has accelerated it to the extreme. But that's okay. I mean, everything will be fine when you guys learn how to speak Mandarin. Fucking call me so I can hang up on your ass. Cletus?
Did you hear, Sarge, that I don't know, either you're rubbing off on me or my powers of the supernatural, my mediumship is coming. I'm coming into my own in that realm because yeah, the Nick Barris video has officially become Linda Lane 2.0.
Yeah,
Now,
that fucking video. Who was talking about that recently?
Yeah, you're right about
Clutch
that.
the Pearls.
Clutch the Pearls did a whole fucking live about, I hear them saying this and I hear them saying that, and all you're hearing is it's fucking crazy.
Listen, anybody in here, please don't take this offensively, because you know I'm the last person to try to be offensive. But if you see or hear anything in that, I'm sorry, you're stupid. There is nothing in there.
Well, I don't, yeah, it is 2.0. It is funny, man.
I'm waiting for the reflections to start popping out.
They've already did in that case. There's reflections already. There's reflections of a fight in a garage based on Fight Club. It's like Tommy Judah's infected a big portion of the internet with that bullshit. Fucking nonsense. What a fucking lunatic, man. Unbelievable the shit he was seeing. And that bubbly waters and others like that. That fucking orchestrator. Who's that fucking person? I can never remember.
He says that every fucking time.
Orchestrator?
But you'll say like grand orchestrator and it's the central scrutinizer.
That's it. God damn it. I can't sit on that one. I can't take it. Cletus, I can't allow that to enter my mind and stay there.
You need to write it down on a sticky note and put it by your computer. Yeah. Central scrutinizer.
I never even heard of that one.
Oh my god!
What?
That one broad that put on that mask, I think, was telling.
Oh wait a minute! Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Right? Is she still out there? The lady with the mask? She was trying to be fucking jerk off, fucking 2.0.
Yeah, she's still out there.
I left him a nice comment today. That crime circus freak. Fucking.
Oh, is he still backing into the Idaho 4?
Oh yeah, Mr. Fucking Tunnels, Mr. Blood on the fucking Roof, Mr. Fucking.
How is anybody still doing any of that?
No, he's got new topics now. He's got other theories and other things that are sus. This is sus to me. Motherfucker, you waking up in the morning a suspect to me. Use the word sus. It's sus to us. Fucking jerk off. Drip drop. What a fucking moron that guy is. But moronism sells. And so if you're down with moronism, then I'm sure his channel appeals to you.
Well, he's making it right now, that's for sure.
Right? It's fucking funny, man, watching how the internet works and how we all interact with each other.
Could you imagine if like society was wiped out and YouTube true crime was what was left as the the remain of society as it is today?
Well, how about the social media political people?
Yeah.
Those are the ones you want to survive because you'll produce a fucking gene full of fucking knuckle dragging fucking idiots. Fucking God. And look at true crime is right in the running with them. There is no winner here. They're fucking both pegging themselves for first place. It's going to be a duel. And it's going to be a tie.
If some future generation or race stumbled upon the remnants of YouTube and they found Tommy Jude, Alex Jones, and fucking Drip Drop, God help us.
Drip Drop, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Our strike,
that's a visual I can't get out of. That's crazy, Cletus. Jesus God.
I'm just saying. I mean,
rabbit holes people entertain. People spend days and hours and fucking millennia on rabbit holes that are just unverifiable fucking crazy thoughts. The Aryan Nation has something to do with it now. Odinism has something to do with the Idaho 4.
I mean, that's just that's just recycling shit from a year ago.
I know, and Harsh is right behind doing all of that stuff. Everything should be questioned.
Are you serious? Somebody's trying to make the Odinism shit stick to the Idaho 4 now?
They were doing that a year ago.
Oh, for God's sakes. Are you...
Well, this is more the Aryan Nation now, so there's a little different twist to it. I guess people with fucking nose rings are pretty fucking popular in Idaho. I don't know. I thought they came from California.
Well, here, I have a question then for everybody here at this point. What is going to happen when the Idaho 4 goes to trial and everything comes out and none of the shit that was put out and laid out for this is even remotely close to it? What are all these people going to do?
Chase Betty down and follow her to Chris Proudfoot's job site.
None of these people care if they're right or wrong. That's the most incredible thing of all.
No, they
Every
don't.
time they're wrong, they just jump onto something new. It's like a race to the bottom with the fucking people online. It's insane. It literally is a race to see who could be the dumbest.
Sure seems
And
like
it doesn't seem like people even have to put in much effort to reach that level. It's like fucking conditioned into them. It's crazy.
No, if they fucking do something really stupid, they just disappear for 3 or 4 days and then come back. Look at T-Ref.
Yeah, it's true. Fresh and clean. Let's do a new one, guys.
I'm just saying, like, he came in acting fucking stupid, got his ass handed to him, and he ain't been live since. Not even on his Spirit Box channel.
Who, T-Rev hasn't been?
No, he hadn't been live since the other day when Clue.
Maybe he's sorting out the payments he's getting from wherever he's getting them from and to argue against his YouTube income.
Thor said Earth is the trailer park of our solar system.
I know. Yeah, and T-Rev is at the gate. They're playing. That
was great, Thor. That was great.
That's what T and T-Rev stands for, is tattoo.
Tattoo.
That's what that guy's name was.
They're playing.
Yeah, people will not. Here's the best part. If the Idaho 4 turns out to be, as I suspect, a tunnel vision corrupt piece of shit case that it's shaped up to be, right? And that they arrested the wrong guy. They're never going to accept that. They're always going to see he's guilty, and they're going to walk away thinking they're right and everybody else is wrong. And the people that see that he didn't get convicted are going to say they're right and they're wrong. And both of them are going to miss the real issue here. It's got nothing to do with who did the crime. Everything to do with how your government responds to these actions. These are their job. They're hired to do for us, to prosecute and incarcerate and carry out these investigations. And they fucking ruined this case.
Well, it's
so even if this kid did it, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he was dropped off by the second car that sped away. Right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it was a Chrysler 300 or it was a fucking Mack truck that drove around that building. Wouldn't surprise me if he didn't jump out and go do that. Well, but there's no evidence to support that. They've ruined everything. They tore the house down. Everything is destroyed. Right? And nobody's going to catch that part of it. Everybody's going to just run off to the next case thinking they're right or wrong. And that's what I mean. It's the race to who could be the dumbest. Everybody's got to say he's guilty or innocent instead of trying to just look at what's in front of them. There's no way to know if this guy's guilty or innocent. As a matter of fact, if you use the police's story, you ain't ever going to find out if he did it or not.
Very true.
I don't know, Cletus. What say you?
Well, it goes back to what we were talking about Friday night with that video you were playing of the guy that was the lead investigator, but blamed anything he saw damage control coming. He blamed it on his team. And it's like, you obviously didn't do your fucking job, and your team didn't do their fucking job under your supervision. And it's like, instead of worrying about the fact that this guy didn't do his job and pushing for them to be held to account, everybody's worrying about whether Karen Reed is guilty or innocent. And it's like, at the end of the day, she's been charged. There's a trial coming.
Have you watched any of that? That's the most wackadoodle shit. That's even worse than the Idaho 4.
But I'm just saying, in all honesty, fuck her and the situation. What are they doing that was right? What are they doing that was wrong? What have they told that they didn't do their job in? And what are we doing to hold them to account for that? No. Like her being found guilty or innocent is so minuscule in the scheme of things that's being shown. It's not even funny.
Well, in her case, I don't think they're going to be able to get a conviction. There's
probably
too many holes and too many unverifiable arguments made. There's too many things that weren't done. Too many things that they almost waited 2 years to do. And everything they waited to do were witnesses that would have supported her innocence. Those are the people they never engaged in at all until 17, 18 months later when they had to, when they realized this woman wasn't going to plead guilty. That's the other problem with these cases. What a lot of us don't realize is 98, 99% of these cases plead out.
Yeah.
And the cops know this. And these cases where they're called to show their work, I don't even know, man. They're more apt to send you a dick pic than they are a fucking picture of the crime scene.
Yeah.
Right? Where's Detective John? Get his ass back up in this fucking place. He's got to explain to us how he can be proud of a group of people that make these kinds of fucking mistakes repetitively across the country.
Well, I mean, I don't think he was one of them. So how can he explain it to us?
Well, I don't know. Does he just think it's like another day at the fucking office, or
Maybe.
I mean, you got to watch some of the shit that this guy was saying in the Karen Reed case. So an ATF agent, or actually someone that tried to entice him to get him to the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's on record of like threatening him and wanting to kick his ass or do something to him.
Right.
That guy was at that house that night. And that was the night that guy tried to entice him to come to that house to visit, in which he did go visit. But that guy's not a suspect?
That's the whole point right there.
The ATF guy destroyed his phone, threw his SIM card and phone in separate dumpsters on an army base where nobody could get to him. Before he did that, he printed out text messages that he then gave to the investigative detective. The guy was on the stand the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly all he gave him was what he wanted him to see. There's no way to know if that's only in all of the text messages on that fucking phone, because that phone is gone. Right?
Yep.
I'm just saying the system is so fucked up. The Gilgo case, where you got 10 years of corruption and all the murders that took place during that. They ought to be locking these prosecutors up. They ought to be locking up the cops, making examples of them. Listen, you work for the American public. You have a standard to follow. There's a book, mother. There's a fucking book to read right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Ain't nobody asked you to invent Elon Musk and Musk's next rocket. We're just asking you to enforce the law. And you fucking twit. There's a book right there of what the laws are. Right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Absolutely.
Good God. I mean, you learn to tie your shoe, and once you learn it, you continue to tie your shoe the same way because it works, right?
Yeah.
That's why there's procedures and policies in a book for people to refer to. And it's just as shocking. Cops won't tell on cops. Cops won't correct cops. I mean, it's not a fraternity. It's a fucking job. And you're in there to enforce the law. And if there's people doing less than that, you should be reporting them. Let other people get a chance at the fucking job. Unreal, man. It's Cletus. I don't even know why the fucking planet hasn't just slammed on its brakes and thrown us all the fuck off.
I've been wondering that myself for a while now.
We're gonna get new riders to this rock. God damn it, you people are fucked.
Everybody get off and move on.
And not even fling us towards the sun into deep space, just for a forever fucking until you run into an asteroid or something.
I think it's trying to take us out sinkhole at a time.
Yeah.
There was one big one open today in Florida, so
Well, that's very common down there.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
What was sucked into it? Anything important sucked into it?
No, it was near a house, but it didn't engulf.
That's no good.
Yeah.
There's no drama. It's just another hole in there. There's like a hole in people's heads. There's lots of them.
Did Clue find that?
Yeah, we watched
I figured her sinkhole radar went off.
Yeah, she's all paranoid about sinkholes, and
I know. That's what I mean.
Well, yeah.
I'd still move.
Well, and in fairness, and I'm going to let this one go. Never mind. I would, I'm going to, Clue. I just, the bullet will not come out of this gun.
Were you going to say you'd still move to Florida, Clue?
No, you're not going to convince me to say it because I don't want to get in trouble.
Who the hell's he going to get in trouble with?
Well, anyway, so Cletus, what's the date?
What's the date of?
Well, it's an open-ended question. You could pick whatever you want to fill it in with. Go ahead. What are you going to fill it in? What's your first thought? What's the date?
I don't know.
Huh.
Today.
See where he's going with that.
The wedding?
Yep.
Well, that was the first thing I thought of, but he, I mean,
apparently you're possibly maybe could be, you never know. Wife is sitting there thinking, why didn't he just say it if that's what he really thought about it? Because I don't believe him now.
Is there a date now?
Clue. Do we have
Man up, Cletus? You got to listen
from the matrimony desk?
Son, you know,
just set the fucking date and move on, Cletus. Be done with it.
You got to put your foot down sooner or later. And it's 8 years is later, so come on.
I don't know.
Sooner has passed.
Yeah, eventually.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, ever so fucking quietly, they walk into the night.
Can I hire a wedding planner?
I mean, you can hire whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, well, in that case, we can get it done ASAP. I mean, shit. If I don't got to do all that organizing and shit.
A wedding planner you need now?
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, you need a wedding planner? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Just get carrot cake and chocolate cake and a priest.
Yeah, go to the justice of the peace and just get it done. Shit. At this point, you guys are already married. You just need the paper.
I was married by a federal judge.
Shit.
I really was. I was married by a federal judge.
Although I don't think common law marriage is in effect that stands anymore, does it?
It doesn't in Tennessee, no.
No, okay.
There you go. Look at that. See that? Angel gave you some advice.
Don't ruin it, marriage. Paper.
Well, you got to start holding up to tradition. You got to produce 3 children too if you're going to get married. Not one. You got to produce 3. You got to grow the population.
Holy hell, 3 kids.
Yeah.
You're going to run her off fucking house right now. She's already gone.
Well, between the 2 of them, they got 2.
I'm
past one more
age. So
what?
I'm past the baby making age.
I ain't a past trying.
You're an idiot.
Well, there we have it, folks. We today at the Your Ass Hurts News Network, we've covered a variety of things. Wait a minute. We have breaking news. Maybe an online ordained minister. Just saying. T-Rev might be a minister.
Well, I'm sure.
Imagine trying to marry you. He's got to look up at you, and you're like looking around for the priest. What? Oh,
my wife is ordained. She can marry online here.
Look at that.
Nothing that T-Rev blesses can end well. So
that's probably a very good, strong comment, Clue. I can agree with that.
Where's Truth Not Feelings? Where's Fathead?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Running out of drama on Seth. Is he got to the end of his rope yet on that or no?
He hadn't talked really about him in a couple of days. I don't think.
Did he go live today?
Yeah, he went live earlier.
When? I missed it. I'm not getting notifications for anybody. What the hell?
His morning show.
Nope. I didn't get the noti for that either.
Yeah, our topics, we're all OCD. We don't know, our topics go until they change. Nobody knows how they're going to change either. There's no script here. Who was here earlier? He was here earlier. Oh, Truth Not Feelings was here earlier. Oh, Gray scares him. And Angel's notifications are not working either.
Well, yeah, I haven't been getting notifications. Did you guys go live today, Clue?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I didn't get anything. Was your stream? You don't use StreamYard. Was YouTube or anything acting all crazy for you today?
You were live, so you wouldn't have got a notification.
Yeah, StreamYard and YouTube were both acting fucking crazy.
Okay, because it was doing weird shit today where people couldn't type in the chat and it was locking up and all sorts of stuff.
The chat AI summary was having problems or that's what was creating the problem with YouTube, because it was trying to determine what the fuck all these people were listening to in this fucking audio.
Can I ask you a question, Cletus?
Yep.
How in the hell did you know that?
Oh, I pulled that completely out of my ass, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's a plausible explanation, right? If a computer is trying to understand what 1,500-1,600 fucking people are sitting and listening to, going, I hear that too, and it doesn't understand a fucking thing. That's probably a problem for YouTube.
I can imagine that would make sense.
Yeah, they're gonna have to work on that, right? More algorithms. Artificial intelligence.
Fuck the algorithm.
Bro, I can't.
What?
I'm gonna have to buy me a cabin in the fucking woods or something. Maybe I'll get I'm moving to a trailer park. That might be cool.
I'm just gonna look for a sinkhole and throw a tarp over top of it.
There you go. But yeah, you need
You gonna live by yourself? Because she ain't going with you.
No, once the sinkhole's open, it's good, right?
No.
Yeah.
The ground ain't gonna fall any further. I mean, it's already fucking washed out and caved in. It's good.
Yeah, that's how
but you're gonna have a hard time staying dry inside of a sinkhole, I would think. It would be unstable. I'm sure there's tunnels and passages down there. You may end up with the dredge of the fucking internet coming up from under the ground where most of them live.
Are you good with that, Clue?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pool. Hey, what's the temperature of your pool water there, Clue?
Fuck, I don't know. Warm?
How do you not know?
Warm.
I don't know where I put my thermometer.
Mine's 75, but after today, it should be about 120. It's fucking hot as it was.
Refreshing.
I had a little lobster thermometer, but typically how things go is I forget where I put it and we just buy another one next year.
Why don't you just throw it in the filter basket and then it's there? It ain't gonna get in the way of nothing.
Oh, that's true. And it wouldn't be bleached either, so.
Well, I'm just saying, throw it in the filter basket where it sucks the water in from the pool, and then you always got it.
What's your pool temperature at today?
It's way too high. It was 94.
Yoy.
I forgot to turn the solar heater off, but I got it uncovered for the night. And then
That's a damn hot tub. That ain't a swimming pool.
Yeah, I wonder if they're ever going to incorporate a cooling system. Because summer here, like that pool is so hot. Like we'll be hot as hell working and get it in the pool, and it's like this ain't no fucking relief.
Yeah,
like taking a bath, right?
Well, it is a relief when you stand in the sun and you're baking. Even in my pool today, like I got me an all over tan, Dago. Anyway, you're all fucked up from the sun beating on you, and then you jump in the pool. Even though it was 94, it was still refreshing.
Well, the water cools your core down, but yeah, still, warm water is not what people want.
Look at that, Clue. Well, but I do. I read the Kindle.
I want Clue to go live without any panel other than Cletus at some point.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, people.
That's pretty much what we did today.
No, you had Truth up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Truth.
Yeah, go back to nighttime streams for that.
Yeah.
The time during the day. Other than just sit and be your laugh track.
So do we have any new case or any new updates on Sebastian? How are your billboards doing?
They're still going. I will say this. That case out of Florida is interesting to me.
Which one? The one with the remains that were found?
Yeah, that he burned them in the fire pit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
an accident.
I touched on that last night during my late show. That is really interesting.
JLR.
Why did he burn him in a fire pit? What happened here? Briefly.
So JLR read the affidavit and allegedly it was like the guy and then his wife and then their kids were living there and they struggled with the gun and he shot the guy and then maybe I don't know the order if the mom or the guy went first, but then the mom allegedly held up a knife to his daughter's throat and he shot her. He didn't tell what happened to the kids.
Yeah, so he didn't know. He suspected that the parents had killed the kids before the altercation they had with him.
Yeah, and they had already started the fire in the fire pit.
Oh my God, are you serious? I didn't catch all that.
Yeah. And then he said there was like remnants of a tire in there, which meant it was a really high temperature burning fire.
Good Jesus Christ! So the parents killed their own kids, and then he.
Well, this is what
That's what
he's
saying.
claiming. He said he doesn't remember cleaning up the house, but if he did, he would have thrown the towels and whatever the cleaning supplies into the fire.
Wow,
just a bunch of craziness.
that's gonna be a wild one.
Wow. Well, there you go. I bought a bag of marshmallows, so maybe we should get onto this case.
My wife bought a bag too. She bought those ones with the chocolate inside of them.
Cletus, you were saying?
I don't know. It's yeah, that's fucking crazy though.
The timing is awesome because I bet you I bought that bag of marshmallows around the time he was killing these people and setting them aflame. That's why I said you should always be prepared, folks. You never know when a good old roasted marshmallows in your fucking future.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just trying to figure out why I'm guessing he's trying to build a case for self-defense.
Yeah.
That's why he's saying no idea what happened to the kids.
That's what it sounds like, truly.
But yeah.
Another crazy one.
I think the problem for him comes in when he drug them into the fire and threw the handgun into the fire with them.
Yeah.
They kind of frown upon that shit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Unbelievable.
So,
what do you think? What do you think the? Oh, sorry, Claire. Go ahead.
It's really weird that. Fuck, I lost it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. What do you think the altercation was about? Do you think it was just? I mean, did he let on to anything about that?
No,
he didn't say what.
But he killed him on the porch.
Yeah, he said he woke up and the guy and the wife are in the bedroom, and the guy has a knife and comes at him, and they struggle, and then the guy hits him in the face, and then
with a closed fist.
Yeah, then the guy drops the knife, and they continue to struggle, and then the woman had a knife, and she was coming at him, and then somebody got a gun, and yeah, it was the craziest bunch of shit you've ever heard.
I just don't understand why he would have called someone and told someone.
Does he have an issue of drug use, maybe?
Like, but why would you call someone and say you just killed someone?
That's what I'm saying. If he's on something or he doesn't like crazy, maybe I don't know. That's a good question, honestly.
I mean, because to be fair, you maybe could have gotten away with it had you.
Well, they were transient, so like nobody really kind of knew what was going on with him, right?
I believe so, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you ever?
Right.
Like, you got all the time in the world to get rid of whatever you need to get rid of.
I mean, unless he's actually human and had about a consciousness or something, you know.
Is everybody but him dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
And his daughter wasn't. He actually took the daughter back to the mother.
And how many people were there?
Four.
So all those four are dead, and him and his daughter they left.
Well, nobody knows for sure about the kids, though, right?
Well, he's claiming they killed the kids, so he killed them.
Yeah, did they find their actual remains too? Okay.
The dog went to the fire pit and pulled something out of the fire pit, and it was a tiny skeletal remain.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. God.
Yeah, that ought to be a good one to check because there's some craziness in there. And it sounds like he's admitted to it, basically.
Well, did you hear what Clue said, though? He called somebody and told somebody he did it, who in turn called somebody else and told them that, and then somebody else called somebody else, and then somebody finally called the police.
I think the person he told called the cops.
You think what?
The person that he told.
Oh, okay.
Called the cops.
The way that the cops sounded on the presser was that it like went through 3 people before it got to them. That's why I was saying that.
I could be wrong, but I swear that's the way JLR made it sound today was the JLR called the police.
I mean, that would make sense, but still. But that's what I'm saying. Like what she was saying, Sergeant. Why would the hell would he call somebody and tell him he did it if he could have possibly gotten away with it? You know what I mean?
Well, maybe he did do it to save the kids or he killed the kids. I don't know. People are fucking. Listen, it's a race to the bottom, and some of us are way ahead like that, dude.
Well, I mean, if that does make sense. If it was because they did something to those kids, then that could have been what the whole, the fight was about.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because I know I'd be going at people like that for that.
Yeah, that was that, folks. It's 10 o'clock. There's no way they saw that shit coming. Old Sarge strikes again at the end of the stream. I gave them all the way to the clock at 10 before they realized that something was a coming. Ta-da! The old hang up in the middle of their sentence fucking routine. Anyway, folks, it's been a nice hour. I appreciate it. We're going to go rip around in the car and go down by the local hangouts. And who knows what we'll come into. But I do want to thank all of you. And yeah, I don't know. We'll be back again. I stopped. Fiancé was about to drop. I owe him. And she stopped. Fiancé. He was, I beat Cletus to the trigger. Oh, man. I'll talk with you all later. It was awesome. Usually is. Have a good night, everybody.